Oh yes, it's still here. Behind me is one of the rarest barn fin cars I ever seen in my life. And the question is, will it still start after sitting for more than 30 years in a barn?
It's not the right one.
This car is worth 15,000 euros and I bought it for 2,000. Let's show you why. So this right here is my Vespa 400 from 1960. Just 7,000 of this car has been produced and that's not a lot. Want to see something cool about this car? Come over here. So the coolest part is actually the engine. So let's show you why. Oh man. So right here we got a 2-stroke 400cc engine. That's actually crazy. It has like around 15 horsepower. And that's quite a lot, I mean. It can drive around 80 kilometers per hour. That's not too bad. So that's actually the first car I ever bought and I already love this car. But now, let's get inside, turn the key and see what's happening.
Alright, oh shit. Alright. Okay.
Oh man, I love this car. Is it the same key to open the car? No. Oh, okay. You got one key to open the car and another for the ignition. Okay, I think that's the ignition, no? Alright, let's turn the key. Nothing happening. No. Seems like we got no juice. Alright, we'll need to check the battery. Where is the battery on this car? I mean, the engine is at the back. Who could be the battery? I don't know. Let me check on the internet. Oh, all right. So the battery is actually at the front. Okay, okay. There's like a type of grill right here, but there was like nothing. Come over here. I'm gonna open this. So let's see. I'm gonna see if there's a battery inside or not. I hope that's opening. Oh. Oh, there it is. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, no, there's no battery. All right, so right here you got something to connect on battery. All right, great. Okay, that's kind of cool. I actually saw there's a battery right here. I don't know if that's for this car or not. We'll just try it, put it on, and see what's happening. Let's see. I'll put this down here. Okay, it shall be in. Let's see if something is happening. No, nothing. Oh man, we need a battery. I might have an idea. All right, so yeah, I actually brought a car to try to like put on some juice. So now let's connect it with some starter cable and see what's happening. To here. All right, so now let's see. Okay, guys, we got a light right here. We got an engine light. Okay. Okay. We got no horn. All right, so now before pulling the starter, because it's actually right there, it's actually this right here. So before pulling the starter, I'm actually going to see if the engine cranks. Because if the engine is seized, we are in a pretty bad situation to trying to start the engine today. Let's open this. So, let's see, how can I crank this engine? So there's this, where is this going to? I think we are missing a part. I don't know if it's important, let's see. All right, so I actually looked, there's a part missing right here to like cool down the engine, but we don't have this part. That's not so bad, it's just to cool down the engine, so it should also start if we don't have the part. So I'm gonna take this and like try to turn the engine and see what's happening. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's turning pretty easily. Okay, it seems really not bad. So now we can actually try to pull the starter and see if this engine actually turns with the starter. So let's see. So, I wanna see this. Okay, are you ready? All right, so I'm gonna pull the starter. It's right there. Let's see. Okay, all right. I think that's some good news. I think that's actually some good news. All right, guys, the starter is actually turning the engine. The engine is not seized. So now I think we could start the engine. But now the next step will be to get some spark, because how you can see right here, the spark plugs are not connected and oh, I didn't saw that. Why is the spark plug not plugged in? Oh, that's pretty bad. It's not the right one. Ah, this one seems, oh no, it's not screwed on. Oh yes, it's not the same. This one is way thicker than this one. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. All right, I think I will need to buy some new spark plugs. All right, now, you know what? Let's actually put the spark plug right there. That's right here. Is it put? Oh, I hope that's pulling inside there. Okay, all right. Let's pull the spark plug like that. Let's put it in right here on the engine and see if we got some spark. Did we have some spark? No, nothing? Oh, that's bad. All right, I'm gonna try this one. This one here seems better. Let's try this one. Did we got some? Nothing again. Oh man, we got no spark. Oh, that means we will probably need to change these parts right there. Oh man, no, that can't be possible. I make some research and the problem can actually be parts right there. This one and this one at the top right here. These both parts are like, yeah, getting old, and when they are pretty old, they are not working anymore. And that's pretty important to get some spark. I'm gonna order this parts right here and also the spark threads on the top right there. All right, so thanks to La Boutique. Oh, man. All right, so a big thank you to La Boutique Vespa 400. So you might want to check out their website. They got all the parts, like all the stock parts. They are pretty good and pretty fast, so you might want to check them out. All right, so now that we got the parts, let's actually install them and hope we got some spark. All right, yes, they're fitting pretty easy. Great. Let's put on the other one and see if the thread is not worn. That will be another problem, and I hope it's not. No, it seems all right. Okay, now. All right. They are both fitting. So now that we got like the ignition condenser, let's install them. Oh, okay, so we got some juice. I just filled it pretty hard. All right, so we got some juice. That's the first good thing. I'm gonna take off the juice. All right. Oh man, that wake me up. That wake me up pretty hard. Okay. Oh no, okay. I thought I lost the screw. What I'm going to do, going to cut the same thing as here, I can see. I'm just going to get it in because, yeah, it will not be able to fit it in. It's too hard. So I'm just going to cut this in. Let's see. Is it the same? Yeah, now it should be it. Oh, and it's actually fitting. All right, great. Let's tighten it up. 1 out of 2. Let's do this second. Okay, now it should be all right. Now I'm going to line the points.
So on this car, there are some breaking points to make the spark. These are 2 little points that are opening and closing to make the spark. And you need to make sure that they are pretty clean. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using some sandpaper to like scratch a bit the surface of this breaking point, so I can remove all the oxidation and the dust that stick onto it.
Let's just hope we got some spark. Nothing. What could be the problem? That's alright. I mean, that one seems like a problem. The cables goes there and oh! Ah, I can see right here. This cable right there is not connected. And it should be connected inside there. So yeah, I might have found a problem. I hope it's just that. Let's disconnect the battery, plug this in and hope it's starting. Alright, now let's hope. Let's hope we got some spark.
Yes.
Oh, let's go. Okay, we got 1 out of 2. All right, it's the beginning. Ah, it's hot. Oh yeah, this one is pretty hot and this one is cold. I hope by switching the cables that will be all right. And I hope the problems come from the cable and not this part.
So what I did, I took the cable from the left ignition coil to put it on the right one, because the right one is not working. So I can check if the ignition coil is faulty or it's the cable.
All are tied up. Now let's see. Okay. We got some spark right here. Alright, so right here we got some spark. Yeah, the part is starting to warm up. Alright, and here we got no spark. That means that the problem is not this part, because it's in great condition, but the problem comes from the cable. And what I mean with the cable is the part right there. There is the problem. So I was looking for the problem because yeah, we got one spark on one side and not on the other. So I switched the cables on an ignition coil right here, and then the other spark plug worked. So yeah, I was like, it wouldn't be like the ignition coils because they wouldn't work. It was something before the ignition coil. It was like right here inside where the breaking points are making the spark. I like set every breaking point and then I looked. I was like playing with this, you see? When it's close, it's like making a little beep. Now the ignition points are closed. So when I'm taking this cable and this one, it should make a sound. You see? It's making a sound, great. And when I take the other one, right here, see it's on correctly. And this one, I can see it's not making any sound. Also on the other one, it's the same. When I take this one again, see there's no sound. So that means that the problem is with the cable. All right, great. We finally found the problem. Now let's fix it. Okay, this one is working. Let's try the other one. All right, guys, I think we have it. All right, so you can see now both has electricity and it's going through, so it's great. Now let's connect them onto here and here. And yeah, let's see. Alright, you just saw that. We finally got some spark on both sides. Alright, that's great. Finally. I can see now on both spark plugs we got some spark. So that's great, that's perfect. So I think the next step after getting some spark is probably getting some gas. And yeah, I can see right here is our gas cable from our gas tank. But yeah, I think I'm not going to connect this back on because I don't know what's inside right there and I don't want to know. So yeah, let's move on to the carburetor. And oh, I didn't saw that. Oh, that's pretty bad. I just saw that the carburetor is like open. There's no air filter on. Is that part right here the air filter? Probably. Why is it not connected? That's pretty bad. Oh man, we just like turn the engine, but that was open. Oh, I hope there's nothing that got in because yeah, I can see right here is a lot of like these things here, and I hope that didn't go in. So we have a big problem. I just took a picture from the inside for the carburetor to see if there's something in, and look what I found. I don't know if you can see it, but like on the inside is some corn. Right there, that's some corn. There's some corn on the inside. That's pretty bad. That means there's probably like a rat or something that got in. So I hope they didn't pee on a crankshaft or something like that. That's the most dangerous when the carburetor is open like this. Please, I hope that nothing got in. Alright, so let's completely take off this carburetor and clean it because yeah, it's scaring me a lot right now. And boom. Okay. It don't seems there's a lot of corn inside, I can see. But yeah, and here, oh, there's a lot. Oh man. There's some corn in the engine. Ah, no, please don't. I can see on this picture right here, there's some corn inside, and that's pretty bad. First step now is to clean up the carburetor, and after doing that, we are going to come back to the engine to try to remove all the corn that's inside. Alright, so yeah, I can see the carburetor is now in the workshop, so we'll be able to clean it up. Alright, so let's disassemble it and completely clean it to hope it will work again. Oh, yeah, I can see. That's the corn. Where do I start? I think the first step will be to first remove all this corn that's inside.
Then I start to clean the outside of the carburetor with some fuel, hoping that it will move all the dirt that's onto it. So now that the outside is clean, let's open it and hope there are no surprises waiting for us.
So yeah, I can see it looks pretty clean from the inside. I didn't thought it would look that clean. So I hope I will be able to put this in the right position. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up now. Okay, let's see. Oh. It could be a bit stuck. Yeah, that's stuck. Okay, that will not start.
So yeah, at first, when I opened the carburetor, it looked like it will work because it was pretty clean from the inside. But when I started to look inside the jets, I saw that they were pretty stuck. So yeah, now I need to clean all the inside parts that the fuel can go through.
Okay, that's working fine. Everything seems to work fine inside of here. Great. Let's move on to this part. Okay, that's like new. I'll put some gas inside and see if it's going down or not.
So what I'm doing right now is pretty easy. At the bottom of the carburetor is a little jet. And yeah, I struggled a lot to clean at the bottom. So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting a little bit of gas and then I'm going to blow a bit of air to see if some fuel is coming out through the jet.
Oh yes, I can see. It's working. Okay, that's working. Great. Carburetor seems ready to be reassembled. Let's do that.
So by reassembling the carburetor, I was kinda impressed because I noticed this carburetor don't even need any sealings. It's just making sealings when you're tightening up the screws. So yeah, that's great. I had no struggling by cutting off some sealings. But now is the last question. Is this carburetor cleaned enough that the engine will start?
Alright, so before installing back on the carburetor, I'm going to remove all the corn that's inside the intake. Because yeah, that could be pretty bad if it's going into the engine. So let's do that and hope nothing goes into the engine.
So I started removing the corn with the vacuum machine, but yeah, it didn't work pretty well. So I had to put in my fingers to try to remove all the corn. And it was mixed with some old grease and that was so disgusting. But yeah, anyways, at the end, I just had one last corn. It was at the end and I couldn't reach it. That was so annoying because yeah, I passed 10 minutes to trying to remove it.
Oh, I got it. Alright, that was the last one I think. Alright, so now I'm going to apply some brake cleaner to clean up the intake because yeah, it's pretty dirty inside. It's out of plastic. Oh yeah, that's way cleaner. I can see now I can put in the finger and there's no grease. Okay, that's actually a cleaning. Alright, so yeah, now let's install the carburetor onto the part. I make the new sealing because yeah, the old one was pretty destroyed. So let's install it. Oh man, okay. Let's put this back on. Okay, that's fitting great. Alright, now let's put in the cleaned carburetor, like that. Let's put the screws back in. Oh, that's going to be hard. Oh, why is it so hard to put on this nuts? I get crazy. Now, finally. Oh man, the other one. Okay. Now we'll need to manage to tie this up. So, All right, so now I'm just going to like connect everything, get some fuel for here inside, and yeah, then we are just going to try to start this engine. So let's do that. That's in also. Both are ready, this is ready. Okay, all right, so now I'm gonna make some fuel. All right, we got some fuel. All right, so I think now the next step will be to turn on the engine. And yeah, I think now we are ready. We got some spark, we got the carburetor cleaned, and we got some fuel. And I cleaned a bit the intake. So I think we are finally ready. All right, I'm gonna go pull the starter and hope it will fire up. Let's see. Oh man, I'm nervous. I've been waiting a long time for this moment. All right. All right, wait 2 seconds. Some start. Pilot. Let's see. All right, let's hope. All right, let's see. Oh! All right, I'll connect the starter. Let's pull it in right here, like that. Now it needs to go under here. Okay, cable is in. Let's tighten this up with my fingers. Now it should work. All right, let's try. All right, I'm gonna check the spark plugs, see if they are still working. Because yeah, we got the most of the problems with the spark plugs. So let's see. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna clean up the cylinders. They seem pretty dirty. So yeah, the spark will not be able to turn on the engine if they are so dirty. All right, I'm gonna turn the engine a bit. Now let's try if we got some spark again. Okay, here we got some spark. Let's see the other one.
No.
Okay, let's see. Tell me if you got some spark. All right, let's see.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay, okay, we might have fixed it. All right. Okay, let's put this back in. The pistons are still pretty wet. They are really wet. So I hope it's not going to do anything. Okay. Okay. Plug this in. Plug that in. Yeah, it's plugged in. It's plugged in. All right, so how you just saw, we got some spark now on both spark plugs. So now I think it should start. So yeah, let's try it again. Come on! Oh, it should start, guys. Look at this, there's some smoke. All right, let's continue, and hope it's starting. All right, let's try again. Oh, dear. All right, let's hope. Okay, it should come down. All right, let's see again. Come on. Alright guys, it started. Oh man, oh that smoke. Oh. Yeah, finally, it finally started. Oh man, finally. Oh man. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's crazy, guys. This car is like sitting for 30 years and we just started it up. Oh, great. All right, I'm gonna try to do it again to see if it's starting again. I wanna see. All right, we did it, guys. We did it. It's finally starting. Let's go. Oh, man. My first car is finally firing up. All right, it's finally running. So, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to like and subscribe, because in the next episodes, we are going to completely restore this car and then make a custom body kit like I did on my scooter. So you might also want to check out this project. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. In 1 month, I have a big car show where I'm going to show this car and the scooter. And yeah, I'm going to film the entire journey and all the reaction. But for this, I will need to get 1,000 subscribers. So it's up to you guys to get me to 1,000 subscribers. So I hope I see you soon. And yeah, I hope you liked the video.